Hi, I'm Susan Kennard, and I was just looking at the sunshine going in and out, and the feeling that everything just kind of like flows. And I wanted to share with you my thoughts about being in this human form, but actually having a light body and remembering that we have a light body. So as I was watching the sun going in and out, thinking, oh, we're almost at the end of the summer now, and we're starting to look at the autumn and look at the leaves and think about the changing season, I was reminded that we are living in this linear world of time. Sorry, that was a call coming in. It is just a linear time. So it's not reality, even though we feel it's reality. And what my guides kind of stepped in to say to me was to do this live because they want us to remember that we are this light body having a human experience, and I believe they want to do a process with you, so that's really good as well. But I just wanted to speak about it because I have to keep reminding myself that this is just all an illusion. When I'm waiting for the estate agents to call me and let me know about the house that I'm buying, when I'm waiting for emails to come in, when I'm thinking about my human form here, and how perhaps everything is not in perfect order. I have to keep reminding myself. I remember a few years ago when I used to teach physical classes of spiritual development and mediumship, and now I just teach it online now, live online rather than physically. But essentially, when I used to teach it, my guides came in, and I remember them saying to me one night with all my group, this is all an illusion, and like in a few seconds when we pass over, we'll be looking at it going, oh my goodness, what was that all about? That lifetime was literally a second in time. So I really wanted to do a process with you all. Well, I'm guided to do a process with you. Wasn't really what I was thinking, but my guides want to do one. And it's where we can connect with the essence of our experience here in human form, and we can access the density of that and let that go. So they were speaking to me this morning in the shower and saying, I was saying, oh God, when am I going to hear about, the stuff that needs doing in the new house? And when am I going to hear about this? And I'm like, just take a second just to remember that you are a light being and that you are on your mission, helping others remember that they are light beings and that they have the ultimate source, connection to source at all times. So I thought, well, if I've got to remember it, then it's really important that everybody else remembers it. So before I do the process, I'm just going to ask Simon. Hi, Simon. Synchronicity again. I grabbed my phone. There you are. Yes. The light beings are helping you. Okay, who else is there? Chrissy, hi. Fiona, hi. Bradley, hi. Hope your back's feeling better, Bradley. Everyone else. So hi to everyone else. I will pop in and say hello to you afterwards and just send a message to all of you. Okay, so let's just firstly remember that we are light having a human experience. Let's just remember that for a second. And I know it seems incredible to think that we are this soul, this light being, and we're having this human experience, and this human experience can be really challenging. If your body is showing a message, if the outside world is showing you a message, if your bank balance is showing a message, if you're waiting to hear from things, it's just, it can be like a minefield. And, I don't live a perfect existence. I have to keep reminding myself of who I am on a daily basis. I'm fortunate because I do this work. So every single day of the week. I'm fortunate because I'm living my mission, I'm in my mission. But imagine if I wasn't, I'd have to keep coming back to the fact that going to Sainsbury's shopping or getting in the car to do the school run, I have to bring myself back all the time that this is just playground. It's an illusion. It's time to realise that we just need to experience emotion, and we need to understand that this emotion is for our highest and best good. Okay, so where are we going with this? Let's just ask them. So this is actually the Pleiadian Collective coming in here. These are light beings from galactic realms, and they're coming in to help us realise that we can access our light being, our light body at any time. Okay, so I want you just to put your hands on your heart if you can. I'm holding my phone, so I'm just going to put one hand on my heart, and I want you all to do the same. And obviously take responsibilities. If you're driving, you're obviously not going to do that. Okay, good. And I want you just to connect with a star below your feet and a star above your head. And this is what I call the Earth Star, Soul Star. Okay, good. Brilliant. And I want you just to imagine that there is a golden cord connecting the two. So you have your Earth Star at the bottom underneath your feet, and you have your Soul Star above your head into the universe. And just imagine that there's a golden cord. Fantastic. And just imagine for a second that as you look down at your body, you could just imagine that it was standing in front of you. Okay? Good. And so as you look at your physical form in front of you, imagine that you could just see the light within, and then just scan it and watch as you can look at the density in your field. So my guides call this the interruption in light, and this is something that I work with my Sparkle to Success training and individual sessions. And essentially what we're doing is we're looking at the interruptions in light. So just have a look at your interruptions in light and imagine those as just a message of all of the experiences that you've had in this lifetime. We'll just do this lifetime for now. And just imagine that you've got those experiences and that those are a density from your light body. Okay. And then I want you to imagine a beautiful beam of light coming down, and they're giving me platinum golden light. So just imagine from that star, that soul star, you can see a beam of light coming down into your physical form standing in front of you, and just watch as all that density starts to leave. And they're laughing, actually. They're talking about it evaporating. So just imagine that all those little dense particles that are interruptions in light just disappear and go off to unconditional love to be transmuted. And just watch as your body in front of you starts to fill up with light. Fantastic. Good. And just breathe as you connect with that light body, because that light body is really truly who you are. So what the guides are saying is just to get you just to listen. So I want you just to listen to perhaps a message that you need to hear, and please share it with me later, but a message that you need to hear to let you know that you're supported, you're looked after, and that you're never on your own. Okay, good. Good. And then I want you to imagine that that light body that you see in front of you comes back into the experience where you're sitting or where you're standing, and it integrates back into you. But then now you feel so much lighter and freer, So I'm guided to say that if you were in any pain or your body was giving you any message, how does it feel now? What might have shifted within you, knowing that you have the ability to heal yourself with guidance sometimes, but that you are this light being, that you are this incredible, powerful being that is just light. Good, brilliant. And stay connected with your stars today, your Earth star and your Soul star. Stay connected. And stay connected in the understanding that you are a light being. And when you feel ready, you can come back. Share with me your messages if you want and what you experienced. And if you feel drawn to know a bit more about your mission, you know, that you want to know that you're following your mission, or if there's anything in the way of your mission, I'm offering readings for £45. So if you want a reading that's recorded, it's live obviously, but it's recorded afterwards, please do let me know. Just find me on here, or Susan at Susan Kennard, or Susan Kennard, my website, where you can just go on and click in and just contact me. But just, yeah, if you fancy a reading, if you feel like you'd need some direction or you'd like a reading, then please do contact me. If you'd like to join any of my classes, if you'd like to join the bespoke guidance class, which is coming up on the 10th of October, it's for 4 weeks, and it's where I get you to help you to connect with your guides, with who you truly are, to help you find your own healing sound so that you can heal yourself, and how you can connect to listen to the messages that your guides want to give you. But also, if you want to join the Sparkle to Success, which is running again in November, I'm running one right now. It's an 8-week training, which each week I teach you one of my processes that you can take out to the world, or you can keep for yourself and your family. And I really want to wish you the best day ever, because once you remember that you are this light being, and remember that you are a soul in a body, that you can just experience what you need to experience in a moment-to-moment time, and to remember that there is no time, and that the more we ascend, the more we heal our light body, the more that we heal our experience here, and that we realise that we can create and co-create with the light, then the better it is for us. So I'm just going to read. Okay. Let's just see how people are getting on. Oh, Fiona, you're welcome. I hope it helped. Simon, I believe the moment is approaching where a reading will be better. Oh, okay, yeah. When you feel drawn, I mean, well, these things happen when I do lives. I only do them when I feel really, really guided to do it, and guided to offer readings. I don't offer them all the time, but I felt really guided to offer them today, to offer readings to people if they choose. You know, it's something where the guides will come in, and from whichever dimension they need to come in from, and they will give you guidance about your mission, about the purpose, and where you're off track and where you're on track. Anyway, there's many people on here. It's lovely to see you all, and just share if you feel that this will help somebody else just get through their day. Bradley, how are you? How are you feeling? Let me know how you're feeling. Let me just have a bit of a tune in for you. Yeah, okay, this resonates. It's like an urge, such as a feeling, I guess. Yeah, it's always like that. It's always an urge or a feeling. Felt a lightness in my body for a minute or two. Good, okay, yeah. Good, yeah. So it's just that little bit of remembering, isn't it, Bradley, that, you know, if you can just remember for that second, and you can do this over and over again if you want to. just remember that, this density, this human form is just telling us and giving us a message that maybe something's out of alignment with our mission. Maybe we need to be doing more or something different, or focusing on service in a different way. Who knows? It's subject to whatever the message is for you. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to share it on a few platforms, and please get in contact if you would like a reading, or you'd like to join one of my classes, or you would just like to have a chat. Okay, lots of love. Bye for now.